The potential, if there is a full-scale war between Israel and Hezbollah, is for it to be something of orders of magnitude bigger, more dangerous than what we have seen in Gaza. That says a lot. Hassan Nasrallah, the Secretary General of Hezbollah, has warned that if there's war, that Hezbollah will fight with no limits, with no rules. As you mentioned in your intro, the Israelis have said they would send Lebanon back to the Stone Age. Several months before October 7th, there was this kind of childish two kids in the sandbox thing between Israeli leaders and Hezbollah leaders, where day in, day out, they would threaten that Stone Age thing. There are some Israeli military leaders who say it may not go on a 1 to 10 scale from 0 to 10 right away. And maybe there could be additional phases of the type that Hanin was discussing, where they could escalate but not go in too much further. The U.S. administration has been warning that the U.S. intelligence community is concerned that you can't do this in phases, that if you start something, it'll spiral very, very quickly. And that in part depends on how Hezbollah responds. Hezbollah releasing drone footage of critical infrastructure and Haifa, et cetera, is supposed to be signaling in that direction. So what would victory look like for each? In part depends on how they fight. For Hezbollah, at the end of the day, victory is remaining standing and not being destroyed, being able to point to Israel when Lebanese say, "Look at all the destruction that was just created on the heel of a massive economic crisis," which is why I think the overwhelming number of Lebanese don't want this war, and Hezbollah is concerned about that. At the end of the day, if everything ended today, Hezbollah would have this huge.
Right. So overwhelmingly, the Lebanese and Hezbollah and Iran don't want this war, and overwhelmingly, Israelis do.